orbit where my thoughts collapse. Fragments of myself fall through the gaps. Nothing feel real when reality snaps. I decode fear and corrupted maps.
Ghosts like signals trace my inner core. Every new truth leave me wanting more. Patterns break down in a silent war. I hear old voices behind every door. Cold pulse flicker in a hollow chest. Shadows rearrange when the mind unrest. Reason dissolve in a static test. I find my flaws where the echoes nest. Dark codes swarm in a nervous drift. Each small doubt cause a mental shift. Meaning collapse when the layers lift. Nothing remains but the lingering rift. White noise orbit where my thoughts collapse. Fragments of myself fall through the gaps. Nothing feel real when reality snaps. I decode fear and corrupted maps.
Ash like symbols bloom under my skin. Cycles repeat where the fears begin. Everything fractured from the noise within. Truth feel heavy like a nameless sin.
Why is my breath pulse out of line? Dreams fall flat when the stars misalign. Identity spinner in a blurred design. I drown in thoughts that were never mine. False gods whisper through a bad code. Past others linger in a no mode. Silence erupt when the pressure load. I face the void and the void decode. White noise orbit where my thoughts collapse. Fragments of myself fall through the gaps. Nothing feel real when reality snaps. I decode fear and corrupted maps.
Step when I walk through smoke. Bass hit deep, make the whole block choke. Pressure on my name, but I never broke. Say one word, that's the final stroke. Dark in my breath like a winter night. Calm in my tone, but I still ignite. Hands stay clean, but the vibe ain't light. If I move once, you lose that fight. Blood runs slow, but the mind stays sharp. Silence hit harder than the dog that bark. I don't need shine when I own the dark. Shadow alone, leave a burning mark. Heavy in my frame like a built-up weight. Never move fast, but I still dictate. Everything yours, I can confiscate. One cold step, put you out of state. Mama, then crush it. One cold step, put you out of state. Still in my step when I walk through smoke. Bass hit deep, make the whole block choke. Pressure on my name, but I never broke. Say one word, that's the final stroke. Voice too low, but it sound like law. Fear in your chest when you sense my draw. I don't chase beef, I just watch and gnaw. How quick you fall when you see that flaw. Streets don't sleep when the baseline crack. Every loud hit feel like a sneak attack. I don't play bluff, I don't hold slack. I move so real you can't walk back. I don't need hype, just a heavy tone. 808 shake like it break your bone. Step in my path and you stand alone. I claim that space like a carved out throne. Still in my step when I walk through smoke. Bass hit deep, make the whole block choke. Pressure on my name, but I never broke. Say one word, that's the final stroke. Yeah. Faint noise shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward under subtle way. Truth unravel slow in the glitch-born state. I walk through shadows, I recreate. Post flick through a narrow scene. Fragments mutate in a half-formed dream. Logic dissolve when the circuit stream. I chase a ghost in a data team. Then breast warp when the static rise. Doubt burn quiet in a coded guise. Meaning collapse under vacant skies. I see the dark through a borrowed lens. Dead math hum in a fragile spine. Patterns distort when the fears align. Truth fold in with the edges combine. I drown in thoughts that were never mine. Frame noise shipping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward in the subtle way. Truth unravel slow in the glitch-born state. I walk through shadows, I recreate. 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 recreate.
Gray tone shift in a mental fray. Old deck goes drag, but I push away. Static in bed with a dust array. I stand in silence, the only way. Wires vibrate through a hollow chest. Dreams degrade when the systems test. Nothing remain of what felt blessed. Just quiet pressure I can't suppress. Black light bloom in a fractured phase. Steps feel wrong in a looping maze. In a collapse grown hidden ways. I breathe the void, let it appraise. Fame no shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts fall inward in a subtle way. Driven by the slow in a pitch-born state. I walk through shadows, I recreate. 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 Ice veins, cold steps, I walk along through empty blocks. Heavy breath behind my back, I hear the whispers of the lost. Dark rain dripping slow, it's painting halos on the dust. If the night gon' take me, hold and let it take me when it must.
Ice veins, cold steps, I can run through empty bus. Every breath behind my back, I hear the whispers of the lost. Dark rain dripping slow, it's painting halos on the dust. If the night gon' take me, hold and let it take me when it must.
Mind locked up in a cage I built. Thoughts run wild like a blade that tilt. Street lights flicker when the fear gets real. And I move like a shadow that forgot how to feel. Footsteps echo in a long cold hall. Every choice that I made the night grow tall. If I fall to the floor, I'ma crawl. Cause the dark never cared who you text when you fall. Cold steps, I walk along through empty blocks. Heavy breath behind my back, I hear the whispers of the lost. Dark rain dripping slow, it's down my handles on the dust. If the night gon' take me, hold and let it take me when it must. Dark dreams chase me, but I stay numb. Hear them in the walls when the night home. Life in my chest beat a slow drum. Every single breath feel like I go dumb. Been on the edge, just a long cliff. Storm in my head, never calm since. Pain in my soul like a bomb tick. One wrong word and the world lives. Dead roads, no signs, just cold wind. No trust, every beat I got a bold grin. If fate won't beef, I'm a full sin. Walking through the dark to my bones in.
Night talks to me softly, tells me who I might be. If the dark don't want me, then the void will haunt me.
Ice veins, cold steps, I walk along through empty blocks. Heavy breath behind my back, I hear the whispers of the lost. Dark rain dripping slow, pinking halos on the dust. If the night gon' take me, hold and let it take me when it must. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take the turn. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burns. Stare too long and you cross my concern. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Storm in my chest but my face stay numb. You talk real wide but your voice sound dumb. Power ain't loud, it's the way you come. I move too calm for a man to overcome. Heavy coat drag with a street light die. Truth in my tone make the weak comply. You show your fear when you justify. I see right through every crafted lie. Hands don't tremble in the heat is on. My temper pressure you can't postpone. I don't throw fists just to claim my throne. My silence alone make your backbone prone. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take that turn. Streets grow darker when I hold my ground. You ain't so tough till the truth unwound. Fear in your breath make a muffled sound. Even your crew don't stay around. Jaws stay locked when the tension hit. I don't need hype, I don't need to commit. Every fake threat that you try to transmit fall apart fast, you just counterfeit. On nights forced me in colder ways. I don't forget what the street conveys. You try stay bold in the losing phase. I shut you down in a single phrase. I don't rush steps, I let clocks turn. You brag too loud for a man who burn. Stare too long and you cross my concerns. One quiet nod and you take the turn.
Rip my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight. Break my form just to feed the spite. If the code collapse, I become the brand. Days click loud when the glitch run through. I tear down walls just to cut what's true. Thoughts turn black when the static grew. I don't want calm, I outgrew that view. Metal in my jaw when the dreaded fate. You chase comfort, I dismantle fate. Every weak link that you try create snaps in my grip like a cracked crate. The breath shiver when the core misfires. I burn no ties like corrupted wires. You want peace, that desire expires. I run on chaos and internal lies. Rip my mind when the wires ignite. Cold veins hum when I lose my sight.